It's 3 stacks representing the squad today. 10 Giga games all day. I'm gonna show you guys my Cyber Angels. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's, of course, like most of my decks, it's a little different from the average of what you see. Main deck, so 3 Benton, broken. It's pretty bomb. Like just says she searches for your searchers search for more searchers is retarded. Now 1 Ida-10, you resolve Ida-10, you'll still be able to make your Herald of Perfection. So it's just like you keep plussing and plussing, it's crazy. Like you get a lot of advantage with this deck, like a lot of hand advantage. 1 B-Rash, she really helps when you're going second because she just destroys all monsters on the field, and then you can attack and pretty much OTK by herself, so she's pretty busted. Herald of Ultimateness, most people run Perfection. I like a little balance. Ultimateness is good whether you go first or second, and then whereas Herald of Perfection, it's only really good if you go first, but I like having both of them because this one just negates anything, like anything at all, and then this one negates everything but summons, but they're still broken. And finally 1 Saphira. Saphira just replenishes your resources every time you go like negate something with Herald. That's it for blue cards. Then I run 3 Galaxy Soldiers, squad all day. Cyber Dragon Infinity. It's like Herald of Perfection and Ultimateness and Cyber Dragon Infinity. Like you got negates for days, so it's like, man, it's fun. It really is. Then the combo stick chair. The Star Seraphs are like, this is the best deck to run them in because you search the missing piece and you could just, you open up with these like 70% of the time, and it's broken every time. And then I run 1 scale. A lot of people sleep on this guy. If you have a Deltaros with him as a material, every time any player specials from the hand, I draw a card. It's like Maxi, like Burning Abyss is special from hand, Blue Eyes in their alternative, Ritual decks, Pendulums even summon from the hand. Every time I draw a card for each monster. And my deck is a Ritual deck, so every time I Ritual summon, I'm drawing cards. Like I think people underestimate how good he is because he's really busted. And like he can target a light monster in your grave, put it on top of your deck. Any special Ceres from hand, like he's really broke. And then 1 Ariadne, on my cutter because she's searchable. She just like, she makes your stick chair combo pretty powerful because like you open them, you plus, then you go to Deltaros. You pop this, you search your strikes, then you make your Herald, you make your Infinity. Then it's like you got 4 negates on board. It's like you got Infinity, you got Herald, and you got strikes. It's just retarded. Like this deck is so crazy going first. And then 3 Manju, just more searches. 3 Petit Angel, more searches. 1 Herald of Orange Light, I really like it because it negates monster effects like Valor, but it destroys the monster that negates, so more negation. And it's a tuner, so like I can make Crystal Wing and other synchros. Also, because it's a light fairy, I could special summon it from my graveyard with my ritual spell, and I can synchro again, so it's pretty cool. And then for the main deck, to sum up the monsters, 2 Maxi, because everybody specials. And like when you drop Maxi, they might not want to even special after that, because they don't want to give you the cards. And then also it's cool because like you can still negate their plays, so like Maxi really benefits you a lot. Spells, the best spell in the deck, 3 Ritual Sanctuary, and 3 Terraforming the Searcher is just stupid, like it's so good. And then 3 pre-prep, 1 regular prep, 2 Machine Angel. I like this not just for the rituals, but it's kind of like the Blue Eyes is Return of the Dragon Lords because you can banish it from the grave anytime a light monster would be destroyed. It doesn't even have to be my ritual light. My whole deck is light, so it protects all my monsters. And it's like a plural, so if they try to like Regeki you, wipe your board, like you just save them. It's pretty broken. And then 1 down to the Herald. I might run more Herald to Perfection. I just don't know yet. 1 Oracle and 1 Hymn. Hymn is just like the Machine Angel ritual. You can banish it whenever they will be destroyed. And it's just destruction, battle card effect, all of it's the same. It protects them. And 1 Soul Charge. Because this deck recycles all its spells, you can actually resolve Soul Charge multiple times in the same game. It's pretty busted. And then 3 Strikes, 1 Warning, and 1 Vanities. This just like seals the deal. The main deck actually is 48 cards. I mean, you can knock it if you want, but like I knew what I was doing when I built this deck, and I have no problems with consistency. Extra deck, Crystal Wing, Star Charge Warrior, and Herald of Arclight. He's kind of like Dark Law because any cards are banished instead, and then he can negate anything by himself. So like more negates. It's just like I'm greedy with the negates. I like them. And for my rank 6s, M7, this broken dude. He's like, I don't even know like why they made him, but he's pretty tight. And then Photon Strike Bowser, more negates. The Infinity package, more negates. Diamond, more negates, and it controls BAs, and Deltaros, Ouroboros, Daigusa Emerald, Fairy Cheer Girl. These 2 draw. Emerald also recycles your staff chair. And then Castel, Dweller, pretty much just generic stuff. My side deck, I don't know. Like I change my side deck like every other day. Like I'm not even lying. I change it like every other day, so who knows. But for now, I'm running 2 of the sticky string kaiju. Now I wanted this one originally because it's not a level 8 and it's not water. Like with Blue Eyes, when you kaiju them, if you give them Gamma Seal, they can still make rank 8s with your kaiju. So like you're really giving them a free level 8 to XYZ. So I really don't like Gamma Seal. This one only has 200 more attacks. So I feel like this is the best kaiju. It's my opinion, you know. I'm not stating facts, so I'm not trying to argue with nobody. 3 Imperial Iron Wall. 3 Royal Decree. This is because my deck can lose to traps, so if I have to, I'll sign my traps out and run Decrees. 2 Quaking, because Quaking is game a lot of times. 2 Jar of Avarice for that late game synergy. 2 Twin Twisters. 1 Raigeki. And these are spells, so you can recycle these too. And so yeah, that's it for now. I mean, I'm really feeling the deck. I like it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you show some love, we appreciate it. Even if you don't show love, I thank you guys for tuning into the video. I appreciate it. God bless you guys and be safe.